that child that comes from that is our child, and that's really amazing to think about.
That's what you make it.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. We are setting up for a little chat with you guys. Caleb's over there in the corner. So I thought this was really funny. The bed wasn't made, so we quickly made the bed. Win for us. But there was some laundry, clean laundry on the bed, so instead we just literally plopped it down there. Caleb's like, they won't be able to see it now over there, right?
Yeah, but now you're like getting rid of the whole point of me hiding it down there. It was so that they would never know and be none the
And now
wiser.
they know. I know, but
You win some, you lose some.
I just think it's funny, so I decided to share.
Just don't show them the rest of the junk that's hidden from the shot.
Like, just kidding. But yeah, we realized that we haven't really explained what embryo adoption is, and we've had some comments and some questions about, you know, like what is embryo adoption or embryo donation, and so we figured it's time for us to just kind of explain it because it's like a newer sort of concept. Like, it's not as well known as like traditional adoption and IVF and things like that. So we wanted to kind of give our sort of thoughts on it and explain the best we can.
You could sit. Oh my gosh!
What just
It
happened?
just fell off the bed.
Baby! Oh my god!
That was on camera.
Are you okay?
Guys, like, I don't know, you probably just saw what happened right here. I don't know what Ellie was doing, but I think she just like was laying on her back and then rolled right off the bed. We'll play it back in slow motion
Oh
for
my
you.
god! Very low.
Oh, okay, back to setting up. That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Okay, so the first thing about this process is how it comes to start. And so that is essentially a couple will go through the IVF process themselves. And they'll start building their family that way, and say they've reached their family, they feel it's complete, and they still have remaining embryos left in the
freezer? Were you trying to not say that?
Yes.
Okay, well, they're in the freezer, guys.
They're in the freezer. Yes, okay. And however many that is. And so they end up getting, the clinics usually give a few choices. And so that would be, one would be destroying them. The next would be donating to science, to scientific research, to
Which
learning more about
essentially
them.
ends up with them being destroyed anyway.
Yeah. And then third would be to donate to another couple. And the last one isn't really an option, but just kind of like a delaying tactic, which is just
Basically,
to store them indefinitely, and you can just keep paying the yearly fee until you decide you don't want to anymore. It's up to you. But so those are kind of the options that a couple will be placed with.
And so because we've been matched privately, that means that we have to facilitate with the couple and ourselves all of the process. And so right now we're working through the legal portion and getting a donor embryo agreement drafted.
So essentially the whole premise of embryo donation is having a couple who has essentially already been through this process and has like a good grasp on, you know, what infertility is like and what this journey is like, and then making that decision to give another chance to another couple. And we just think it's such an amazing and beautiful thing to have such an incredible chance. And for ourselves, our kind of general issue has always been embryo quality. Our quality just isn't there. And so to have an embryo donor, to have a donor where the complete embryo is already formed and already, you know, at that 5-day mark and already looked really good, is such a huge deal for us and could mean all the difference.
And also, like, because they've gone through IVF and they have these leftover embryos, that's because the embryos that they have already used worked. So it's really good to know that like there is a history of success there.
Right, yeah.
And so this is an opportunity for us to have something like amazing that we've never really had, and that's with embryo quality, and that's really exciting too.
Yeah, and so I wanted to touch a little bit too on like the dynamic of it all and the relationship, because I know that not every situation would be the same as ours. So it's important to remember that when you're watching our journey, that, you know, it might be different if you were to go through this route and everything as well. But the way we're doing it is we are building a relationship with this couple, and we are increasingly becoming more familiar with each other. We are very open together, and we have, you know, incredible plans for everything that's to come, and that means continuing to be open, and that's something that we really truly value, and we're really excited that we were all on the same page, and being on the same page is something that we felt was really important to us too. Having people that understood where we were coming from, and that we could understand where they're coming from, to have open discussions and to feel at ease with each other. So it's been really positive, and just we can just feel that the direction that we're going in, it just makes so much sense to us.
One of the big things with embryo donation is that you're doing the legal agreement because you're actually transferring the rights of those embryos from one couple to another. So we will have the rights of those embryos, which means when we go through IVF ourselves and we do a frozen transfer and transfer those embryos, that child that comes from that is our child, and that's really amazing to think about. And so we're really excited about it.
If you guys have been following our story, you know that we've had a pretty long journey, and that we've made several different steps, and a lot of these have to do with, you know, taking away one person's genetics and then taking away both, and then trying different routes, and always trying to move forward in our journey. And so this, with the embryo adoption, of course, this, you know, the genetics won't be there, but we truly have so much faith and belief in, you know, the fact that being parents to this baby will be our job and our role, and the most important role that we can ever have. And we are so content with that, like unbelievably happy to be in this position to get that chance. And so yeah, so it's a very interesting world, and we're learning a lot about it, so we don't know everything yet, and we'll be definitely sharing with you as much as we learn along the way. And yeah, we're so excited. But if you do have any like specific questions that we didn't touch on, or anything you would like to add if you've been through the process, leave them in the comments below, and we'd love to see those.
We'll make sure to answer them, and we'll even answer some of them on our next vlog, so that anyone else who may have had the same questions can hear those answers.
Well, hopefully that makes sense.
You guys got some good information there from us. I mean, Ayla is way better at these things than I am. We had to stop and cut it up a bunch because I just had a hard time getting everything out. Oh, Ayla, you're so smart. This is why I have you in my life.
That's the only reason.
No, it's because you're smart that I fell in love with you.
That's not it at all.
No, it's not. It's just one of the reasons. It's one of the many reasons why I love you.
Okay, anyways.
And if you guys wanted to know, Ellie's doing fine after falling off the bed.
Yeah,
she went right back to the same position because she is a risk taker and she loves living on the edge, don't you, girl? I love you. So earlier today, guys, we went out and saw movies. Ayla wanted to take me for my birthday to go see a movie, and so we went and saw A Quiet Place, right? That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
A Quiet Place. It's like a thriller, but it's not that scary. But it was like really, really well done. And I would definitely recommend it to you guys if you're interested in going to see something like that. Even if you're someone who easily scares, like, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. It was a different style of movie than kind of what you typically would go see, and I think they did a really good job at it. So anyway, I'm not a critic. I don't know anything about movies, so I'm just going to leave that there with you and move on to the next clip. Are you a model? Are you a water model?
What?
I'm just sitting back here on the couch, right? Right, this is basically my angle. There she is. Look at how she drinks.
Okay. This is a water model. Okay, I'm done.
You're done. Maybe you're a hand model too. So you guys know how I always love to talk about the weather. So a quick fact that was provided in a comment in the last video, that April 6th, it's the coldest it's ever been since 88 or 86 or something like that. And guys, like, that's ridiculous. It's supposed to be like, what is it? April showers bring May flowers. More like April snow, because this is the front yard. Oh my goodness, guys. We got another dump last night. Ayla, how was that water?
Can you leave me alone?
Can you say to the vlog what you just said to me?
No. Don't rat me out.
Okay, so guys,
Don't rat me
I
out.
said I'm taking over the vlog because she always gives me a hard time for never picking up the camera and like not talking to you guys as much as she does. It's fine. It's fine. She just says I'm being ridiculous. That's just my personality coming out. Ayla, why don't you pick up the camera for a change?
I was gonna say that Caleb's just a wannabe weatherman, and apparently he picked the wrong career choice.
I'm passionate about the weather, guys.
Yeah, but a little too much. Just a little too much.
This is why I need to move to Hawaii.
Why?
Because Hawaii has like the same weather all year long, so I don't have to talk about it because it's just like
Beautiful.
just
beautiful,
another beautiful day, guys. Just gonna hit the beach. I'm dreaming a lot lately. Especially with this dump of snow we got.
Okay, let us know in the poll up here. Do you enjoy Caleb's weather chats, or are you like, okay, dude, move on?
Don't give them that option. What's up, Ellie? Watch your head there on the table, okay, girl?
Okay, so Caleb has set up a Twitch account, which, if you don't know, is just where he plays video games and streams it for people to watch. And it's really just a reason for him to play more video games, but it's okay. I'm trying to get on board. I'm trying to be okay with it. I'm trying, girls, I'm trying. But anyways, I wanted to let you know on his behalf that he has an account. So if you want to go check it out, or if your significant other is like into that kind of thing too, then we'll leave the link down below. But look at how funny he looks in his little like setup. Your headset and everything.
Yeah,
and then he has his what's that, the Connect thing?
Yeah.
That's how he can
This is a
record.
very amateur, like, first timer setup. If people actually start watching, then maybe
You'll try a little harder.
I'll be able to get some better setup here.
So
but
what are
anyway,
you playing?
Twitch account, the Gold Glove 21, and I'm gonna be playing either PUBG, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, or Fortnite most of the time. So yeah, those are the two games that I've been playing. But I have other ones that I might play from time to time.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool guys.
Well, if nobody watches, at least you'll have one little girl watching you.
You know, it did say last time I streamed that I had one person watching. Guess it was Ellie.
No,
Or
it was
you.
me. I was upstairs and I just like tuned in for a little bit.
Disappointment.
So I just finished doing a live stream on my Instagram. So if you are not following our social media, the links will be down below. It was really fun. It was honestly like we were just like FaceTiming or something, because like I get to like see your comments or your chats like right away, and then I get to like answer like in real time, and it's like, I don't know, it's like a cool way to interact with you guys. So yeah, the links will be down below. But Caleb promised me that at 9:30, which is in 4 minutes, he would end his Twitch thingy-majig and we could watch a show together or spend the last little bit of our Sunday together. So I'm gonna go bother him to turn that off. Hey, guess what time it is?
Just about time to end.
Just about. Okay? He's not listening, Jeannie Bean. He's not even listening to me. So thank you guys so much for watching,
No,
and
we'll go to the other side.
we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye guys.